Alright, here it is. So this is the Discover Device EM-1 that I unboxed. I didn't review it because I haven't really used this machine, and I still haven't used it yet. So I actually bought this machine for my wife to try out, but she just never got around to trying it out. So, they obviously don't want you getting into this machine. So, here's what I had to do. This plate, these two screws here, this very specific tool that I luckily had around from my WLS E50. Pulled those out. And this is kind of what we got here. And yeah, it's fastened in there pretty good. I mean, I see a cam, so I'm gonna guess that's direct drive. I don't really want to. Well, that is a criticism that makes sense on paper. I think in practice, it isn't actually all that bad. Yeah, I see a cam, so it's direct drive. There's like another black piece that you can't see here because of the light. Yeah, so that's... Sorry, bud, that's probably the best I can do for you. Without being able to control the camera, with only a first-person mode to assess the distances. Now, obviously, our expectations of third-person platforming have come quite a way since Tomb Raider, and while Dino Crisis 3 certainly doesn't feel good, it's definitely not unplayable. So it's a direct drive. If I was going to guess, it's probably a 2610. But Discover makes pretty good machines, man. I have a couple of them. They're pretty decent. So, I mean, Discover Element Tattoo uses Discover machines, and they just put their name on them. So, yeah. So I hope this is able to help you out, man. I really don't want to rip this thing apart. So, yeah, very specific tool that I luckily had. You're just firing off screen, clueless about what you're hitting or if you're even hitting it. It also means that you can't control what Patrick is aiming at. Yeah, so I'm about 90% sure it's a direct drive, but this is a 3.5mm stroke. I mean, it runs strong. Honestly, it's for being a Ava clone, it's built better than the Ava. Honestly, it feels better. It has three ball bearing grip. The ratchet's a lot smoother and softer than the Ava. It has actual buttons here. Better. There we go. Yeah, it feels strong. Let me grab a cartridge. Seems fucking. I've never usually won this, but if you do for some reason want to actually experience Dino Crisis 3, I heavily recommend putting it on easy mode, which still presents quite a challenge, but doesn't feel as brutally unfair. The main enemy here is the camera, so giving yourself every advantage is highly fun. And honestly, if you have a better power supply like a critical, it'd probably run even better on the critical, you know? The leader of the special operations team is also survived and is happy to provide a bit of direction to our aimless wanderer. As far as he can tell, there's nobody on the ship other than the dinosaur monsters. Despite the computer being fully functional, it's not answering any of his questions or providing any information. The fact that the Ozymandias has a mother computer really is the extent of Dino Crisis 3's links to the previous games. The ship is also powered by a third energy reactor, and there's a single plot that references a Professor Dylan Morton, but these don't really make it feel like a cohesive part of the series. In fact, I'd say their use of the mega genius Dylan character, Dinosaur, who it feels good. Apparently also
honestly don't know why I haven't even tried to use this thing. It feels nice. I mean, it's lighter than the Ava. It's the grip's better than the Ava. The battery's better than the Ava. I mean, I'm not sure about life, but OLED screen, actual tactile buttons,
Moving parts around to allow for different functions
3.5 millimeter stroke. I mean, that's
track sections to
good
space.
shader. I mean, it probably does good lines. Up to a 9. Might have to crank it up for a 9, but
Which is set entirely on the Minerva base.
let me bust out the Ava.
Nickel level there. As the ship has obviously been through some sort of crisis, it's been rearranged to lock
Yeah,
off
it's way
certain
lighter than
sections.
the Ava.
The vast majority of the puzzling comes from
This
finding
thing
the
is
required
fucking
items
heavy.
to be able to transform the ship and allow for progress. In these early sections, it tends to be as simple as activating a control panel, watching a cool little transformation cutscene, and then progressing through the newly opened
Yeah,
panel.
and this comes with,
So
this
day-to-day,
thing's
the
$200
airship
cheaper
quite
than the Ava.
creative with its mechanics.
Comes with 2 batteries, the fucking,
Manipulating the ship to gain
comes with
Tetris.
2
There are
batteries,
parts that
the
require
RCA mount,
to change up
It's
areas
a
before
fucking
they're
pretty sweet
transformed.
pin.
It's a really well executed take on that traditional key system, making the whole game feel like one big dungeon and actually providing a thematic reason for our progress to gate it. From a design perspective, Dino Crisis 3 does so few things right that this is absolutely its best feature. Not enough to save the entire experience, but definitely worth giving some credit.
It's 7
So
volts.
after a spot of transforming and trying not to be ripped apart by hammerhead dinosaurs, Patrick, Sonia and Jacob eventually reach the main bridge, where, as is series tradition, a hologram lets us know what exactly is going on. Around 100 days after the Osmanthus left Earth, it was hit by a huge blast of cosmic radiation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's direct drive. This 3.5 millimeter stroke, I mean, it feels like it's got good power. I mean, at low volts, it hits soft. I don't remember what the voltage range is, but
The captain, in a moment of desperation, programmed the mother computer.
yeah, man. Hopefully this is able to help you out. Sorry, I don't want to rip this thing apart. I'm not trying to tear apart the hot glue and all that shit that's in there, but
Patrick and the captain are obviously dubious about the chance of this actually
it's an
happening.
extra grip.
Before we can delve any further into this mystery, the computer alerts them to a human life cycle further inside the ship. Patrick heads off.
Yeah, honestly, it feels
Captain and Sonia stay behind to
a
track
little bit
whether
more
the
narrow
attack
grip.
on Mother has been doing for 300 years. Once again, it seems like most reviews criticize the narrative for being overly silly. And that makes me wonder
That one
if they
feels
need
pretty
to
good,
read
actually, but of
Diagnosis
course you're going to wrap this up, but
all sci-fi horror games tend to
that,
have pretty out there
that
plots by
concave
their
right there
very
fits your
nature.
finger good,
And I actually think the concept of the unexpected dangers of space spoiling a colonization mission and our characters
Yeah, and I'm
investigating
sure
the
this
happening
thing
is quite
runs,
intriguing.
way, way, way smooth on a critical
Isn't it
power
incredible?
supply or,
It's
a
simply
name
just that
brand
it's
power supply,
utterly obvious where the plot is going from the minute the mystery is presented
you
to
know.
us. It's so clear that the space dinosaurs are Mother's failed attempts at creating human life, and for the game's entire
Yeah, it
plot
feels good,
to
dude.
revolve
Lighter
around
than the
main
Ava,
characters
actual
stumbling
tactile
around some
buttons, OLED
obvious,
screen,
can be pretty annoying. Back
good
then,
weight.
this
The
actually
Ava's is
happened
so
a
heavy.
second time with a
This
different
thing feels
mystery.
good. I'm gonna
After
actually,
heading off to investigate the mysterious life
I'm gonna have to
sign,
try this thing out.
Patrick discovers the
Probably sooner
terrifying
than
young
later.
girl, Carol,
Maybe make a
who
quick
chases
video or
through the
me
ship and
using
eventually
it. You know what I mean?
corners in her quarters.
I probably
She's
wouldn't try
obviously
to line
terrified
with
of
it
her,
so much as I
no
would
idea what's
shade
going
with it, but
on,
I bet
so
it shades
Patrick
great.
speculates that she
3.5
must have
mil.
been in cryogenic sleep, waking up once they boarded the ship.
Yeah,
She
it's
then
still
uses
brand new.
Mother
It's just
told
been
her to
sitting in my
stay away
closet. I've
from
never
any
actually
other
used it.
humans as they were dangerous. Patrick, being the gentle
Cool,
soul
man.
he is,
Thank
wins
you
her
for
trust by
subscribing, dude.
opening up
Hopefully this is
about
able
his
to help
dead
you out.
sister. But apparently,
For those of you that don't know, I had someone request that I open this thing up and see what was inside. So I
but it's just
just
painfully
went ahead and
obvious
did
that
that.
this was
So
Mother's successful human experiment.
cool.
As if
Thank
our
you,
conversations with Mother persuade
Jonathan
suppose that
Julius. I
being
think
in
that's the name.
cryogenic sleep
Thank
won't be
you
enough.
for subscribing, and
Moments
let
before
me
we
know if there's
enter
anything
that
else I can do for you,
quarters,
bud.
we find a crew log that talks
And
about how one of
peace.
the